As a content creator and a freelance social media manager, there have been a lot of times when I have struggled with coming up with new content ideas in order to create and post online to either build my personal brand or to promote my client's business or their product online. Before I know it, it's like I just can't think of any more new content ideas. It's like there's nothing else I can create. As you all know, if you're running any business online, like maybe you're building a personal brand or maybe you're promoting a business or a product online, you need to keep creating and posting content consistently in order to stay relevant. Because when it comes to online marketing, content is key. With that said, if you're trying to come up with new content ideas in order to create and post online consistently to build your personal brand or maybe to promote your client's business or their products online, maybe on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or even on Twitter, then keep watching this video, because in this video, I'm going to share with you the easiest trick that I personally use in order to generate an unlimited amount of content ideas in just a matter of minutes. Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video with your barista on the Research Campus. On this channel, we'll make videos on tech productivity, we'll also share marketing tips and also tips on how you can make genuine money online at the comfort of your home. So if those are the type of content that you find interesting, then feel free to join this channel by hitting that subscribe button. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you the easiest trick that I have found in order to generate an unlimited amount of content ideas online in order to promote your business or maybe to build your personal brand online. Now, the first strategy or the first trick to generating an unlimited amount of content ideas is to copy from others, or as I like to put it, get inspiration from other people. Now, this is the most effective strategy I have found so far when it comes to generating unlimited content ideas. It all makes sense, right? Because when you're copying other people's ideas, you get to have a clue as to if it's going to do well or not based on the engagement that the post already has on other people's pages. Now, I know it's unethical to steal other people's ideas because, of course, stealing is wrong. However, the truth is, most of the successful strategies we know today are built on what other people have already done. As a great Picasso once said, good artists copy while great artists steal. Statistics have shown that if you want to create a business from a completely new and innovative business idea, or maybe a business that has never been done before, that nobody knows about it, that has never existed before, you are most likely going to fail, or you're going to face a lot of challenges. And the reason is because many people don't know about the business, and you're also going to have a hard time promoting that particular business. The best business ideas are always the businesses that have been tested before. Remember that innovation often comes from improving or combining existing ideas rather than starting from scratch. With that said, there's actually an ethical way of copying other people's ideas without having to sound like a copycat. Now, the idea here is not to copy everything literally, but instead to get an understanding as to what is working, get inspiration from it, and then adapt it to fit your specific audience and, of course, your brand style. So I'm going to be using LinkedIn as an example. So let's say you want to generate content to post on your LinkedIn consistently. Now, the first step is to follow experts in your niche, or if you're selling a product, follow people who are selling the same product. Now, once you're following these experts or companies or businesses that are selling the same products that you're selling, on your feed, you're going to see their posts. So as you can see, my niche is in marketing, and as I scroll down, you're going to see that they have different marketing posts right now. At this point, you're going to take some time and go through some of the posts that are on your feed, and you're going to look for high quality posts that perfectly aligns to the type of content that you like to create or you want to post. Now, a great content writing tip is when you're creating content, even here on LinkedIn, your post doesn't always have to be strictly professional. Your post should be able to reflect your unique personality and, of course, share your experiences. Your post should be able to tell stories that really connect with your audience, as it's going to make it more relatable. This approach doesn't only humanizes your business, but it also helps to build a genuine connection with your audience. And this particular post is a perfect example. Another place you can get inspiration for post ideas is on the comment sections of this type of high quality post. Now, in case you don't find any good quality content in your feed, you can simply go to the search bar and type in a keyword, or you can just type in the name of an expert like what I'm doing here. So Lara Acosta, you can see the number of followers she has, so automatically you know she is an expert in this niche. Now the next thing you're going to do is to just go through her feed. Again, I'm going to go through her posts until I find the one that actually resonates with me. Now, this is a great post and I think I like this one. So once you find the post, you're going to copy it and paste in a Google Docs. And no, we're not going to post the exact same thing on our LinkedIn. So at this point, you're going to tweak it. You're going to create your own version of the post by, of course, adding your own story, your own experiences to make it relatable. So here is my own version of the post. Now you can see that although it's the same thing, but it looks completely different. It has my own experiences and my own stories. So basically what I did was to get inspiration from the other posts to be able to write my own version or to write my own post. Even the most successful businesses that we know today didn't invent their entire concept from absolutely nothing. So what they did was they took existing ideas and they made it more better, more efficient, and of course more accessible. Now the next trick is to get ChatGPT to create more content ideas for us. And we're going to be giving it a specific prompt that is not only going to help us generate the content ideas, but it's also going to generate the contents for those specific ideas. To ensure that we get ChatGPT to give us a specific response that we need instead of its usual more generalized, overcomplicated and robotic response, we're going to be giving the prompts following these 5 simple rules. Step number 1 is to give ChatGPT an identity or a specific role. For example, you can say, act as a social media manager, act as a high school physics teacher, act as a product designer. Step number 2 is to give your command. Now, this is where you're going to write exactly what you want ChatGPT to do for you. For example, I want you to create a Facebook post about X, Y, and Z. I want you to create an Instagram caption about X, Y, and Z. Step number 3 is to use examples in your prompt. Now, these examples are going to be like a reference so that ChatGPT will be able to fully understand exactly what you want. Step number 4 is to give your preferred tone of voice or your writing style. The last step is to describe how you want the output of your results. So I'm going to open up ChatGPT and give it this prompt. You are an award-winning digital marketer and online sales expert. Generate a 30-day content calendar with highly relevant and engaging content ideas with a written piece of content to support the idea tailored to my target audience. Each piece of content should focus on addressing the problems, frustrations, or fears that my audience faces, while also considering audience engagement, current industry trends, and the potential for viral reach. I will provide an example of my content type and style for guidance. Use this as a reference when generating both the content ideas and the written content for each idea. Note that the content ideas should not be the same as the content I provide. Improvise, but the contents you generate should be relevant to my niche. Now, the output or the requirement is content should be between 200 to 500 words. The tone of voice should be friendly and simple, as if explaining to a 6-year-old, yet highly educational. Format the output as a table with days of the week on the x-axis, content ideas on the y-axis, and on another column, the written piece of content for each content ideas. Focus on delivering value through actionable advice, tips, and solutions that resonate with my audience. Start each written piece of content with highly performing hooks that grabs audience attention. Example of engaging hooks are, and I wrote down some hooks ideas that ChatGPT can get their inspirations from. Now, after that, I said, you are not limited to use the example hooks provided. You are free to improvise, but making sure the hook is captivating and draws attention.
my write-up example is, and then at the end I just paste down the write-up, my version of the write-up. And as you can see, ChatGPT is going to properly give us content, and is going to not just give us the content ideas, but it's going to write the content following the same style of the same tone of voice that I use in writing my own version of the post that we copied. So what I did was I just copied it and placed it in my Notion notepad, and this is how the content is looking like. So I already have 30 days worth of content ideas, and you can see the hook, you can see the content ideas. It's not just the generic and robotic written piece of content that ChatGPT usually writes, but it's writing the content ideas, and also the content following the same way I write my own content, right? So it's following the same style that I use in order to generate my own version of the content that I created. So you can see that based on my prompt, the prompt that I gave ChatGPT, it is writing just like I would write my content. And here is a final look of the content I created, a graphic using Canva, and you can see this is how the content is looking. So ChatGPT has basically written the content just like I would. So it follows my own style of writing. Now, if in case the content is too short, again, you can tweak the prompts and you can ask ChatGPT to write maybe up to 1,000 words. You can also change the example or the written content example that you give to ChatGPT, and that is how it's going to generate new content ideas. All right, guys, so that is how you can easily generate an unlimited amount of content ideas using this one particular trick. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you did, and also hit the subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.